Hello, hi, welcome. I am back to show and walk through my craziness of my whip bag. Now I have 3 hours. So it is 12:21 right now. And today is Thursday, March 19th. Now I have this big bag, pretty big bag. I don't know how big this bag is, of whips. Now there is it's loud, sorry. There's a lot of stuff in here. There's horror items, there's dragons, there's stuff that just needs eyes. There's stuff that needs a lot more than eyes. And I've just been collecting them, whether I ran out of time, I ran out of a color, whatever, right? So I've been stuffing them in here. I'm so sorry. And I've decided, it gets to a point where it's like, girl, just go through it, you know? So I am going to see what I have in here. I know some stuff I have in here. I'm not sure of what else is at the bottom. But again, there's some stuff that literally just needs eyes. This is a giraffe. Just needs eyes. Put eyes on. Now, I obviously can't put safety eyes on something like this because it's already closed off. But I can put felt on it. I can do something else. So that's what I'm going to work on. I am first going to dump it, see what I'm working with. I'll show you what I'm working with. And then I'm gonna see from now to 3-ish, so 2.5 hours, let's say. But let's see if I can give myself 3. Depends on what else I have to do. But let's just see how much I can get done. I would love to get through half of this. If I remember correctly, there's a lot of small keychains and stuff too. So it's more of just annoying embroidery and putting a keychain on it or putting eyes on it. I think chicken keychains, there's a lot of those in there if I remember correctly, because I don't think I've come across them elsewhere. But anyway. I'm going to see what I can get done through here, and then I'll have this bag free for then more whips in the future, because that's what we do here. So let me dump this, and we'll get going. Okay, so here all the stuff is just laying down or whatnot. So I have a whole pile of the $5 bees. I have these chicken keychains. They do not look like it right now, but they're just chicken bodies. It's my own rendition of the little baby chickens, Mabel chickens. I've just reduced them. And this is out of the velvet chenille yarn, but I have a pile of those. I have 2 rubber duck bodies. I have some leggy frog bodies. I have the chunk frog, the Mom Stitchetti one. I have 4 of the, what are these, Parfait Chunky dragons? I have a Madeline Mako, or Todd and James, however you want to say it, giraffe that just needs eyes. I have 3 Jasons that just need some parts. I have a Sam leg situation. I have a pickle. I already said frogs. I have chickens. I have cat that just needs eyeballs. And then I have a large loaf cat that has a couple fuzzies on it. And I already did the tail for that too. It's right over her. And then I have a Art the Clown that needs a head. So yeah, that's all the stuff I have. I am only going to spend a certain amount of time on this. So what I'm going to do first, because I'm not sure how much time I have just right this second before I have to do something, is I am going to set the timer for an hour. And I'm going to probably just really quickly do the eyes on this, check it off. I have a chicken, not a chicken, that's not a chicken. I have a small loaf cat that I'll just show you. It just needs eyes and then the cross, and I usually do whiskers, it depends on how much space I have. So these 2, I'm just gonna get these done quick. It shouldn't take long, just gonna get them done quick. And then I'm going to, I think, as annoying as this is gonna be, just so it's out of my way, I think I'm going to work on the minis. So the baby bees, the baby chicken keychains, I think I'm just gonna work on those quick. I'll see if I can get them all done, because then it would check it off, because they're just kind of more, I call it annoying to work with. The bees, I just need to stuff, just finish the row, it just needs a decrease, and then surface crochet white wings, and then do a face. Because they're so small, I usually just do 2 dots, two mini embroidery eyes real quick. But I have 6 yellow and black, and then I have 1 of this mint with black. But if I do those, and then I do these, I have no idea how many chicken keychains there are. I just kind of was working on them one day. But if I do this, I just need to stuff it, cinch it, do the tiniest little red comb on top. I think I'm gonna do red on all of these. A couple of them I might just do 2-tone, but anyway, and then just quick eyes and a beak. That really shouldn't take that long. Oh, and then put the keychain, the hardware on it. I have plastic, I have chains, and then I have the hooks. I have a couple different types. But I think I'm honestly gonna work on that first. These dragons, I didn't even like sew them closed. I need to like double secure these. I like to go back through and make sure, like for this arm, I'll go back through and like make sure they're tacked better, I guess is the way to say that. But anyway, they still need the gills, they still need the horns, they still need the wings, and then they still need the spine. So these need a lot more time. And I still need to make 2 more colors of these because I want 6 altogether. So I still want a full one out of this very berry color. And then I need, what else am I missing? Oh, I need a full one out of this like purpley plum color. Iggy Frogs, add eyes to those. Finish the one pickle I had done. Like finish those other bodies. And then I'll work on the Jason because he just needs a couple things per, I have 3 of them. And then tonight I'll work on Art the Clown. He doesn't need like a lot more. Oh, that's a lie, he does. He needs a collar times 2. There's a white collar that's ribbed, not ribbed, rippled. And then there's a black collar, like after I do the neck. And then I need to fix up this line. I always go back through and just touch it up where the color change was. This side's okay, but this side I do like to do that. You don't have to, I just prefer it. It's more noticeable on camera than it is in person, but I always like to trim it up. So then it needs the 2 buttons, the head, buttons, head, collar. Oh, and then I cut the big eyes and stuff too. Gotta have an Easter text message from my mom. But anyway, this isn't urgent. I saw somebody, speaking of art real quick, I saw somebody found at Dollar Tree these, and Amazon I think I saw them, these yellow flower sunglasses. And I thought that'd be fun if it fits it perfectly. And I have to go to Dollar Tree sometime this week anyways for like paper products. So if I get this done, it's gonna be weird, but I might bring it with me and see what they have. And like the kids' Easter glasses section, I guess is where people were finding it. And they're just like big, there was pink, white, and yellow is the photo I saw. And they're just like sunflower or daisy or whatever flower it is. I'm not sure which Dollar Tree version is, but it's the big yellow flowers. If not, I know I saw them on Amazon. They were just a little bit more on Amazon. But I think that would be cool because my hope is to have 2 arts. So if I have one with glasses, one without, and then just keep an extra pair behind my thing, I think that would be cool. Because if I was buying one, I'd want the glasses. If not, I could do felt if I wanted to, but I'd rather just have like, I just think it would look cool. Okay, let's get going. Okay, so I have stuffed all of the chicken keychains. By stuffed, I mean like I just put polyfill in them quick. I just figured it was easier to like stuff everything first. Made a mess, shocker. So I have all these chickens, like with polyfill in them. I just need to like whip stitch them closed. So I'm getting them all together. Apparently I had more than I thought there, which is fine, but like, get your shit together, you know. And then I already pre-stuffed. I'm getting them for over here. They slid. Come on. I pre-stuffed the bees as well. And again, I just need to stitch them closed. And I dropped one. Just need to stitch them closed. And then I will do the embroidery. Is that everything? Yeah. My little needle here. And again, I'm literally just whip stitching them closed. I'll do the chickens first because it's just easier. And then I'll trim everything at once too. So I just grab my little needle. And this is just like a version of the maple chicken. I didn't buy the mini chicken. I just have the regular like maple chicken. I don't have the mama, I don't have the baby. And I just like shrunk it down and I used the chenille Premier yarn, just chenille. Is that right? I don't know. The Dollar Tree yarn. So anyway, so it turns out smaller anyway. And I just put a keychain on these after. They sell really well for me, especially the blue chicken, due to the video game. So you just whip stitch it. It takes like 5 stitches across. And instead of it just being flat, I usually just squish it down and then immediately it turns into that chicken shape. That's it. I know a lot of people crochet it or they whip stitch it differently and it turns out like wider or super pointy. I don't like that look personally. So I just literally squish it down and then I will tie it off with my other embroidery stuff. So once I do the eyes, I'll attach that to this to tie it off so then everything's super secure. But yeah, see how immediately now it's that chicken shape. I love that shape. But I like it specifically shaped like this. So that's how I do it. So I'm going to do that with the rest of these chickens. I have no idea how many there are. I have them in like a couple different colors. So I'm going to do that off camera. And then I will do the combs, the beak, and then I do the eyes. I do the eyes last to make sure it's even to the beak and the comb. So I'll do the comb first, just in case I'm a little bit sideways, I can kind of make up for it. And then I'll do the quick beak, which is just 2 passes with either orange or light pink. It depends on which color. Okay, so I am back. I just got a call from my dentist. I forgot today is my dentist appointment. And they asked if I wanted to come in an hour early. And I'm like, oh, had no idea it was today. So anyway, I have a dentist appointment I have to go to, so I have to cut this short for today. I'm still going to do 3 hours. However, it's going to be split up probably between today and tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm meeting up with my dad at 1 to get my checkout stand. He stores that for me, but I need to like sand it down and paint it because there's some nicks across it that are deep. So I need to like sand it, paint it either white or light pink, and then I need to put like the decal on it. So we're gonna meet up at Sauder's to like a Amish store, and they have like a cafe in there too. So I have something I have to do tomorrow between, it takes me like half an hour to get there. So let's say between like noon and 3. So my thought is, it is 2 o'clock right now, almost 2 o'clock. So I've worked on this for 40 minutes. I did not know it was gonna take me this long. So my hot glue gun is heating up to put eyes on this giraffe. I'm gonna do that quick before I head out. But I literally got like nothing done. Like, couldn't explain this. Okay, so I have, I stuffed the bees, sewed them up, tied off the string. So I have 6 of the yellow and black. I have 1 mint, and these don't even have eyes on them or anything. I have 3 white chickens for keychains. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teal for keychains. This one I just need to tie off. 2 light blue. 2 of like this chocolate brown. I have 3 of this like peachy cream color, and then 4 of this like peach color, peach orange color. So how many keychains altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I stuffed, tied off 18 chicken keychains, and again I still have to do the accents and the keychains. And then I have 7 of these bees. These bees don't need keychains, they just need wings, eyes. They do a mouth on these? I don't do a mouth, so just 2 wings and eyes, and I just surface crochet the wings. I am right now gonna finish, like I said, the giraffe. So I'm gonna do this before I leave. When I get back, I have a appointment at 2. So when I get back, I think while my spouse is doing something, I'm gonna work on this. And then tomorrow I'll touch base with the stuff I finished. However, I'm gonna keep timing stuff. So I'm almost at an hour. I think I'm at like 47 minutes or something. So I still have 2 hours and 13 minutes to work because I want to do WIPS for 3 hours total. Like, I want to commit to that. So tomorrow, probably after I meet up with my dad, I'll touch base with what I got done tonight. And then if I do the full 2 hours tonight, perfect. I'll just show you everything I got done. If not, I'll continue it tomorrow afternoon with y'all. So I will see you then. See you tomorrow. Alright, it is the next day. It is almost like 5 p.m. I just got back with meeting up with my dad and that kind of stuff. So I want to show you what I finished. So this is a continuation from yesterday, or from a couple seconds ago. So I was working on my WIPS, and there's some I didn't get done. I had 3 hours. So I did like an hour. I went to an appointment yesterday, and then last night I had like 2-ish hours. And it took me way longer to finish some of these than I thought, specifically the keychains. The keychains took so long. By the time I stuffed them, sewed them, like the chicken, there was like 20 something of those. I'll count here in a second. It just took so long putting all the pieces together on repeat. I'm like out of breath, sorry, I like just got home. But anyway, I have my bag here. So I'm going to dump it and show you what I made. So you just hear all the keychains, they're so loud. So I actually got quite a bit done, and again, it was just like 3 hours. So the first thing I got done that just needed eyes is this giraffe. This is by Todd and James, so the old Madeline Mako, and this is just a 90-cent pattern over on Etsy. I'm not sure if it's the archived Etsy or it's her new Etsy, doesn't matter. Very inexpensive. I did also purchase at the time a skunk, but I feel like I need to get fur yarn. I just think it would look better. But anyway, cute little giraffe. And this is only the 2nd giraffe I've ever made. I've made a big one, like a big plushy one that I've pattern tested before, but I just like this size. So here's my little giraffe. All I had to do with the eyes took just seconds. So giraffe. The next thing, I'll just show you the loaf cat next. This loaf cat from Annie Caraway Arts, I'm not sure. It's her free pattern on, there's fuzzies all over. It's her free pattern on YouTube. But it's the calico pattern, so it's like her newer one on there. I just didn't do the color changes. It turns out very decent size. I did the black, like the full black. This is demi pearl from Michaels, and I just did like pink accents and then like a glitter eye, felt eye. And it's just like polyfill fuzzies. I'll like roll it. But this is the cat, and like I said, it turned out very, very decent size. So there's that. I just had to stuff it, sew the tail on, the accents and the eyes. So this only took like 10 minutes. It's a little longer than I thought, but I mean, really I should just work on WIPS as I do them. But anyway, cat. So there's 2 items. And this one was already stuffed. This is a little cat. This is her like kitten version. This one was a paid pattern, but it just needed eyes. It's a little crooked now that I'm looking at it. I'm gonna have to fix the X. But anyway, this was done except for the eyes, the cross, and the whiskers. I just had to do that, so I did that last night. So there we go. It's in like a blue speckly color. Cool. Next, I'll just do my chickens next. These chickens, I just had the bodies done. I ran out of polyfill like 2 weeks ago and decided to just do the bodies. So I have 3 chicken bodies that I just needed to stuff, do the comb, beak eyes. So I have this one. It's like that blue jean speckle again. And then I have like a dark gray. This is Premier Stash Goals, one of the bags. This is it's not light gray. I think it's just called gray. It's like that medium gray. So I have that. It's like a charcoal gray. It's kind of giving brown or muted brown, but it's definitely gray. It's like downpouring out, so it's like weird lighting in here. And then I have a light pink, which is my favorite pink right now from Premier. So light pink. So I have 3 chickens I finished, and again, just had to like whip stitch it. I do like to do like a fake tail, so I'll skip a stitch first and then whip stitch it down. It's still secure. I like to twist it and then do it. That probably made no sense. Next, I have a pickle. And again, this was a full body. I stuffed it to the eyes, did the blush. That's all I had to do. So, really, like I said, a lot of these just needed that. So pickle, and I need to put a tag on it still, like the emotional support tag on it. We'll do leggy frogs next. I had 3 that just needed to be sewn at the bottom, eyes and mouths. These crack me up. I like to do the straight across mouths because they have attitude, but I had 3 leggy frogs. Again, just needed that. That's all I needed. Beautiful. I have one more thing, and then the keychains again. They took me hours. Like, I would say an hour and a half is the keychains. But anyway, I have this chunk frog from Mom Stitchetti, and it's just out of blanket yarn. I had the body up until the butt, so I stuffed it and then just like whip stitched it closed, put the eyes on. I feel like it kind of needs like a side mouth, like a smirky mouth, but we'll leave it like this for now, because the other ones just have like that. So frog, it's like an olive green color. Now we get to the keychains. Oh, that's not true. The bees aren't keychains. I'll show you the bees next. These took okay. Like, I just needed to finish the butt and then do the wings and the eyes. So they didn't take me like too long. I swear I have 6 yellow and black. So I have 6 yellow and black ones. And then I have 1 mint and green with black with eyes. But again, the keychains is what took forever. So I have 4 in the peach. And again, I just had to sew it up, do the comb, eyes, and mouth. But because it's small, it just took longer. I have 4 in that color with the pink clips. I have 3 in this peach color. It's like, I call it skin tone color. It's like between a cream and a peach. So I have 3 of those with the white clip. I have, do I only have 2? 3. I have 3 of these white with the green clip. I have 2 of this light blue with a blue clip. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of this teal color with a teal clip. Pumpkin. And then I have 2 dark brown. It's like a chocolatey brown. So these are what took the longest. This took an hour and a half. The other stuff altogether took an hour. And then, I don't know, maybe I messed around for half an hour. I don't know. But I still do have to finish these dragons that I was working on. I still have to finish art, and I still have to finish Jason. So I'm going to maybe work on that today. You see my cat. But that is it for this video. And I will probably have another WIP video next week because I'd like to finish those dragons. And we'll just keep on moving. But anyway, thank you so much. See you next time.